Welcome. Lesson number 9 we have studied about direct proportion and now we will study about inverse proportion. So direct proportion means what? When both the quantities, if A and B is given, both are increasing or A by B, both are decreasing and the ratio is constant. Ratio is constant. So we will say it is a direct proportion. Either the given both the quantities, either they should increase or both should decrease. So and the ratio should be constant. So they are direct proportion. Now indirect proportion, okay, if one quantity is increasing and if other quantity is decreasing, means opposite they are, one is increasing and one is decreasing, and their product should be constant. So we will see the example. So direct proportion means both the quantities should either increase or both the quantities should be decreased. So they and their ratio is constant. So they are we will say that they are in direct proportion. Indirect proportion, either one quantity should increase or other should decrease, means opposite. So their product should be constant. Let us see the example. If you see here, suppose Sudha has to solve 48 problems in a problem set. If she solves one problem every day, she will need 48 days to complete the set. But if she solves 8 problems every day, she will complete the set in 48 divided by 8, we will get 6 days. And if she solves 12 problems a day, she will need 48 divided by 12, we will get 4 days. The numbers of problems solved in a day and the number of days needed are inverse proportion. Okay, so one is increased, the other is decreasing. So that product is constant. Now we can see here 8 6 are 48, 12 4s are 48. So and here 48 ones are 48. So here thus note that 8 6 are 48, 12 4s are 48, 48 into 1 48. So that product is constant. So inverse proportion, the product is constant, and when two quantities given, either one is increasing and other is decreasing, so we will say that it is a indirect proportion. Let us solve the exercise. So first question it is given. Practice set 38, question number 1. 5 workers take 12 days to weed a field. Weed means extra grasses which are there along with the weed grass or wheat field or any field. Extra grasses are there which is unwanted, which is not needed. They are set as weed. How many days would 6 workers take? How many would 15 will take? So here in one means in this question, how many workers means how many days will be required by 6 workers and how many will take 50. Okay, 6 workers, how many days? So let us see here. Here if you see, it is a indirect proportion. That is variation. So here 5 workers, 12 days. So 6 workers, how many days we have to find? So we will take x days. Here if you see 5 workers, number of days is 12, but when there are 6 workers, the number of days will be less. So one is increasing, then other is decreasing. Here 5 workers, 12 days, but when 6 workers are more, then the numbers of days are less. So one is increasing and one is decreasing. So it is a indirect proportion. So we now we got, so we can write it is a inverse proportion. So we will solve. So we will write. We will write down the equation. Let 5 into 12. This is 5 into 12 is equal to 6 into x. So 6x is equal to 12 5s are 60. So x is equal to 60 divided by 6. So x is equal to 10. So here we got x is equal to 10 days. So therefore 6 workers will take 10 days to weed a field. And here one more question is that how many will take 15? So again for 15 workers we will find for 15 workers days needed. So equation we can form like again 5 workers take 12 days. So 15 workers, we don't know how many days, so we will take x. So we can write 15x is equal to 12 5s are 60. Just I change the direction. So x is equal to 60 divided by 15. So we know 15 ones are 15 fours are. So 4 days. So we got the answer. So we can write 6 workers will take 10 days to weed a field, means take out the extra grasses from the field, and 15 workers will take 4 days to weed a field. So we will do, this is the final answer. Now we will go for the next question. This is the main answer. Okay. 6 workers, it will take 10 days, and 15 workers, it will take 4 days. So here the number of person is increased, the days required is less. Now see the second question. Mohan Rao took 10 days to finish a book. Reading 40 pages every day, how many pages must be read in a day to finish it in 8 days? So if you see, again it is a inverse proportion. Okay, so we can write like this, days and pages. So here 10 days 40 pages, 10 days to finish a book, reading 40 pages. Then what is asked? How many pages must he read in a day to finish it in 8 days? So 8 days, how many pages he will finish? So x we can write, and it is inverse proportion. Question is inverse proportion. So now therefore equation is, we can write 8 into x is equal to 10 into 40. Okay. So 8x is equal to 40 tens are 400. So x is equal to 400 divided by 8. So 8 ones are 8 fives are, and put 1 0. So it is 50. So therefore we can write x is equal to 50 days. Sorry, pages. It is given pages. So 50 pages. So Mohan, therefore we can write Mohan Rao must read 50 pages in a day to finish book in 8 days. Okay, this is our final answer. Now we will see the question number 3. Mary cycles at 6 km per hour. How long will she take to reach her aunt's house which is 12 kilometer away. If she cycles at a speed of 4 km per hour, how long would she take? If you see here, it is in direct proportion. See, Mary cycles at 6 km per hour. How long will it take to reach her aunt's house which is 12 km? Okay, away. If she cycles at a speed of 4 km per hour, how long would she take? So this question is which variation? It is a direct variation. It is a, first of all we will write it is a direct variation, not indirect. Okay. So we get the number of, we can write the equation C6, and what is the distance? 12, 6 by 12 is equal to 1 by x. In 6 kilometer she covers in 1 hour. Okay, so we can form the equation 6x is equal to 12 into 1. So x is equal to 12 by 6. So x we got 6 ones are, so 2 hours. So she will take 2 hours to reach. She will take 2 hours to reach her aunt's house when speed is 6 kilometer per hour. 6 kilometer, this means per means 1. 6 kilometer per hour. Okay. Now what is this given? See, one more question. If she cycles at a speed of 4 km per hour, then how long will she take for reaching 12 km? So one more question is there. So now again we can write 4 by 12 means here the speed is what? 4 km per hour. 4 km if she is doing 4 km per hour. So 4 by 12 is equal to 1 by x. So we will get here, because why I have taken 4? Because if she cycles at a speed of 4 km per hour. So 4 km and she has to reach 12 km. So 4 by 12 is equal to 1 by, because 4 km per hour. So here 1 and by x. So 12 km, how much she will require. So we can write, now it becomes 4x is equal to 12 into 1. So 4x is equal to 12. So x is equal to 12 by 4. So x is equal to 3. Okay. So we can write, therefore, if speed is 4 km per hour, then she will take 3 hours to reach aunt's house. This is the answer. If 2 hours, she will take 2 hours to reach her aunt's house when speed is 6 km per hour. And if the speed is 4 km per hour, then she will take 3 hours to reach the aunt's house. Okay. Here we have completed question number 3. So we will go for the question number 4. So it is given, the stock of grain in a government warehouse lasts 30 days for 4,000 people. How many days will it last for 6,000 people? So here we can do means if you see here it is a indirect variation. So we can solve like this: days, and here people. So 30 days they can serve the people 4,000, but for 6,000, here 6,000 number of days needed we will find out. So it is a inverse variation. So we can write, in inverse variation we are doing multiplication of the given one. 30 into 4,000 is equal to 6,000 into x. So x we can write 3 4s are 12 and put 4 0. 1 2 3 4. Okay, and here the value is 6,000. So 3 zeros common, numerator and denominator cut it. 6 1s are 6, 2s are 12, 20. So we got x is equal to 20 days. So it will last for 20 days for 6,000 people. Therefore, it will last for 20 days for 6,000 people. Okay. So here we have finished practice set 38. We will meet in the next video with new practice set. Thank you.